Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let me properly sit. That might be helpful, you know? Anyway, today is June favorites. It's probably going to be late, but I don't care. No, I do not. So let's get right into this. My first favorite, I have a lot of makeup favorites, and then I have some other favorites. Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free foundation sticks. I have it in 110 and 130, and I use it to actually contour my face. I used it today, and it's really nice because 110 could probably fit me just naturally, but I can use it as an under eye highlight, and it's really nice. And then 130 is a really nice subtle contour, and I think it's a little bit more of a warmer tone than a cooler tone, but I just like how it gives me just subtle definition. It's not like in your face, and these are really nice and easily blendable. Praise them. I always say praise. And you know what, they're also really nice because I can use my Dior foundation because it's really light, and I could put that down as a base, or I could just use them on their own and they work magic. Favorite is this, it is a MAC Extra Dimension eyeshadow in Sweet Heat. I've used it in a couple of videos. Oh my goodness, this was holy grail. I love this color. I think it's perfect. It's like a gold color, but when you're like straight on, it's like just shimmer, and it's really nice on the lid. Like, ooh, look at that. And it's just like there's that awesome dimension. Like, it looks like it's like a brownish color, but that, like, it looks brown, but then when you're on it, it's so shimmery and shiny. And I literally, it was an everyday look. It was in my everyday look video. I put Saddle through the crease, and then I put this on it, this eyeshadow, and it was super, super nice. And I just kept playing with it and loved it more and more. So MAC Sweet Heat, it's super nice. June favorite, yeah, it's my June favorite because I got it in June, is the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector Crushed. Why do I say crushed? Because I dropped it and it shattered into a million pieces, and it's still like, baby. I can't travel with this anymore. I just leave it on a flat surface and just let it be. But I'm gonna talk about it a little bit because it's super nice. It gives that like glow from within, and it's really nice. It's really like, it's not, you're not shiny. You can be shiny, but you don't. It's not shiny that kind of like, whoa, back up. It's kind of natural and nice, and it's a beautiful gold tone, and it works on my skin tone because I am like so like such a pretty just shade. And you know what, I even took just a brush and I just dusted all over my face, and it just gives a nice glow, and it's just so beautiful. Next is, okay, let me explain something. I don't really do my brows. That's not something that I usually do. I've been getting into that recently more and more, and so I picked up the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Blonde. It looks like this, it's so pretty, and it's worth the money. It's $18. It's actually not badly priced. It's $18. It's so freaking worth it. So freaking worth it. It is so nice. I have it on my brows today. It's just, I was doing it with powders, and powders are good, but this is really, really nice because this kind of like, I think, sets it. And it's also darker, and this is the lighter shade. It's darker than when I was doing my brows, and I really like it because I can really define my brows. I'm on the struggle bus for brows this week, but it's super, 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 super nice, and I'm so glad I went back and got it. Oh my goodness. I would have gotten the Brow Wiz, but I don't know how I felt about that. So I got the pomade instead, and it's really nice. I love it. This makeup item, and then we're gonna go on to other stuff, is the Naked 3 palette. I've had this forever, and I didn't really use it because I don't know, I just didn't know how to like like I didn't know how I wanted to use it or what I could use it for, and you know, it was kind of like I wasn't getting like pigmentation that I wanted earlier. Oh, but oh my goodness, this month I love it. Actually, on my lids is super, super nice, and I like it for, because I have a lot of like warm neutral tones. I'm like a warm tone kind of person. Like my MAC palette, like it's all warm neutrals, and that's kind of like what I get drawn to. Like I want it. So this is kind of like a little bit different. It's a lot more pinky and stuff. And by the way, I have Limit, Nooner, and Strange on my eyes. Isn't that beautiful? I actually love doing looks with this. I love Mugshot. I actually take a little bit of Fix Plus, spray it on my finger, rub my finger in Mugshot, and then put it on my lids after putting some black black eyeliner down and just kind of like smudging that out. And then I take like Limit or Nooner and I just kind of blend it out like that, and it gives you a really nice smoky eye that actually I feel like can be worn anywhere. And there possibly will be a video where I will have 3 looks you can do with this palette, and it's so nice. It's just so nice. Just like, I was using it all like the whole month, just kind of experimenting with it and trying out new things, and I really like it, and it's just, oh, I love it. On to everything else now. So the book of the month is The Book Thief. Now, I've only read, how many pages have I read in? I've only read 74 pages in. But, like, it's not like one, like, I wasn't really reading this month, but when I was reading this. And I got the one with the cover from the movie because she's so pretty, the girl in the front. Oh my gosh. I love that movie, and I wish I had that movie, but I do not. But I started reading it, and it's like, it's just so amazing. 74 pages in, and I already know that I'm sold on the book, and I will finish it. And I love the movie, so I wanted to read the book. And so basically, if you don't know what this book is about, well, first of all, it's The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. I don't know how to say your last name, I'm sorry, but your book is so good. But basically, it's about a girl who goes to live in a foster home, basically, and in the middle of World War I, and she kind of like learns to read, and it's just, she learns to read and write, and it's such an amazing story from the movie. But now I'm reading the book and I'm so excited. But you know, the way that he's writing it is, it's kind of like he's foreshadowing everything. He's like, this and this and this is what affects her, but we'll get to that later. And it's just, you get lost in thought in this book because it provokes a lot of thought and kind of thinking and inferring, and I'm bad at that, but I don't really care because it's so good, and it's just such a sweet like book. I mean, it's like innocent because she's so young, and it's narrated by Death, who obviously is not so innocent, and just to see the way that she affects Death and all that different stuff is really, really, really amazing. And it's just, if you just want a book that you'll just like pick up out of nowhere and just start reading, and that you could easily put down, pick up this one. Pick up this one. Of the month. I could do movie of the month, but I don't want to because right now I can't think of one. So my TV show that I've been loving the month of June is Game of Thrones. Okay, let me explain something to you. Okay, so we don't subscribe to HBO. And you hear all this good stuff about Game of Thrones, and like I started watching it a while ago, and I kind of fell in love with Khal Drogo and Daenerys, and it was like heartbreaking when things happened. But anyway, not the point. I started watching it. I went to my library, and you pay $1 and you get the complete season. So I spent $1 on the rental, And then I went and I was watching it in my living room, and my mom was working, and she started watching it with me, and we watched the 4 seasons in, I'm guessing, a week. We were on the 4th season after a week. That's how insane this was. But you know, it was so amazing. It's so good. I just love everything. I love the complexity and the scale that it's on. And it's just so amazing. I just, oh, it's so good. And all the characters are so amazing. And oh, I love it. And I just need to see the 5th season. I'm just like, 5th season, please, 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 please. So good. It is so I just love it. Like I can't give you a summary of the television show because there's so much that goes on in it. Like you could go on for hours about it. Anyway, now on to my favorite music of the month. First, I have a song, and it is called Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy. That song makes me want to get up and dance and cheer, and it makes me feel like a spy, kind of, if that makes sense. Do you understand what I'm talking about? What part of the song I'm talking about? I absolutely just love that song. I have been kind of getting into Fall Out Boy. I am late on the train, but I am at least getting on it. But I actually really do kind of like their music. So I have to check out more of their stuff, but I just know I was listening to Pandora. It popped up, and I just felt awesome. Okay. Now I have 2 albums that I've been listening to throughout the entire month. And the first one is the Great Gatsby soundtrack. And I love the Great Gatsby soundtrack so much. It's just so amazing. I love Sia's Kill and Run. I love Florence and the Machine. I'm not even gonna, oh, her song Over the Love. And I'm gonna say, I didn't like Gautier. I don't like his music. I hate that song, Somebody I Used to Know. I hate it. I've heard it enough. I'm done. But I listened to his song Heart's a Mess on the album, and I'm just like sold, and I just want the rest of me because it's like so good. It makes me think of, it just made me think of this episode of Doctor Who where they're in like this hotel spaceship, and there's like a centaur, is that what it is, running around, and if you open the door to your fear, like he'll come and he'll kill you. Oh my goodness. It is just like, it's such a good album. I just love everything on it. Everything. It's so amazing. I love Bang Bang. That's kind of the reason that I got it, because I had listened to the song Bang Bang, and I just like loved it, and I needed more of it. So definitely check it out. And the last favorite and the last music item is the 5 Seconds of Summer album. I'm pretty sure it's just titled 5 Seconds of Summer, but I don't know. But my friend is taking me to go see them in concert in August, in a month. Oh my god, it's in a month! Literally, it's on August 1st. So super excited about that now. But she gave me the album so I could know the songs that they play, and listening to them is like listening to 2005 pop rock, and it really brings back memories of middle school, and it's kind of nostalgic, but I just kind of want to get up and dance and jam out to it. It's like super duper fun, and I love it. So definitely check out 5 Seconds of Summer, because I honestly didn't really know anything about them. I didn't really think like they were that special, but I really do like their music. It just makes me want to dance, and it's a lot of fun. It's just kind of like, they have this thing where they write music that is so direct with you. You're like, who are you singing about? Who are you talking about? I want to know who you go to night school with. Like, what? I'm so confused. Unconfuse me, please. So, but it's just super amazing. I really have been loving it, and I love like Out of My Limit. I love Kiss Me Kissing. I love it. I love it. And I hated their first single. I hated it with a passion. But I love the rest of the album. I just skip over that song. I just love everything about out the album. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked any of the things mentioned in this video. There's a list down below if you want to know what I have been liking the month of June. And don't forget to subscribe because there's always more on its way. And I'm going to stop doing that. And comment down below what has been your favorite stuff to maybe do, or your favorite, just what is your favorite stuff of June that you either did, got, have, or what is it? What is it? Tell me. I'm so weird. I'm so sorry. And I will see you guys next time. Peace and love. Bye. Dad's being weird.